Namo Buddhaya, Namo Amitabha. Hello everyone. So today I feel like sharing a rebirth case. Haven't shared a rebirth case for some time. So this case is from my teacher Master Renshan's Dharma talk. And what's so special about this rebirth case that it's actually about a bodhisattva who came back from the Pure Land to help us here. So I'll share this rebirth case now.
Not long ago, almost 10 years, in Nanjing, China, there's a true rebirth case. Very young bodhisattva when he left, only 20-something years old. Some people may be like, oh, did he have a car accident or be diagnosed with a terminal illness or something? No, none of the above. He attained rebirth at ease, knowing the time of his rebirth in advance. And he knew about his rebirth more than 10 years ago. That is when he was just 10 plus years old. He knew about his time of rebirth. This person is very likely to be a manifestation of a bodhisattva who came back by vow. He was born into a family which did not study Buddhism. They were atheists, so they did not have any faith. He lived in such an environment, but he kept his strong faith in the Dharma. When he was young, he encountered some conditions and he began to study the Dharma. And he was very serious. Every day he would write a diary. He recorded about what he had learned in Buddhism. At home, no one could teach him, but he was very filial and very considerate. His filial piety was not learned by following a checklist item by item, but it came from the heart, stemmed from sincerity, and flowed naturally from his character. He was very considerate towards his parents. When he was young at school, he was everyone's good friend. He was a boy. Girls all liked him. Because he was very considerate, boys also did not dislike him and treated him as a good friend. How did he do that? He was very detailed. He cared about every student. When he entered into a class, he would quietly try to understand and ask about classmates' birthdays and recorded them down. When it came to their birthday, he would definitely prepare a gift personally, and he gave the gift to the classmate. Because the young people, they were all kids. Many people probably did not even remember their own birthdays. When people saw the gifts, they felt very touched. The classmates all treated him as a close friend. From primary school to middle school to university, it's all been like that. Everywhere he went was very popular. From the aspect of the teacher, he was definitely a good student. Many organizations had their eyes on this child. In the future, they would definitely compete to hire him, and he would absolutely have no trouble finding a job. When he returned home early after school, he first put aside his homework. He looked at the time. His mom was coming back from work soon. He had to be 5 minutes earlier to stand in front of the gate to wait for the mom. When he saw his mom, he would go forward to welcome her. He took his mother's bag and asked about her well-being with care and concern. Are you tired today, Mom? Do you have troubles? He would have a heartfelt conversation with his mom. No matter how tired his mom was, when she came home, she felt relieved. He helped his mother by massaging her back and washing her feet. These were all very ordinary things. He would take good care of the mother at night, and he must wait till his mother slept before he slept. He lived upstairs. Whenever he heard any noises on the stairs, he first came down to hold his mother, knew that his mother would like to come up to see him. He was such a good boy. We think about it, how many people can be like that around us? If the 24 filial exemplars were to be updated in the future, this could be considered for inclusion. This is real. 1 year during summer holiday, about 1 month holiday. This year was very special. On the first day of the holiday, he told his mom, "Mom, I'll accompany you for 1 month. born today. Let's count down. The mom was very used to the son being very detailed and thought, oh, his holiday was just 1 month, so he wanted her to treasure their time together. And the second day, he again reminded her today was the last day, 29 days, till the last day. He reminded again, Mom, today I accompany you for the last day. The mom could not even think of anything else. And he left on that night, not to school, not to work, but his holiday in the Saha world has finished. The second day, he did not come out. The mom felt very weird. The kid was not usually like that. She knocked and no one answered. She pushed in the door, was not locked. She went in. The boy lay on the bed and left. He even left a will. Everything was well organized and in perfect order. No suffering from any illness or pain. He was just passing away peacefully and freely. And beside him, everything had been properly arranged and explained. The mom looked and knew this was not an ordinary boy. While she was in pain, she started to read what he had left, his will and his diary. Only then did she realize that he had written down the day of his rebirth. Over 10 years ago. He knew about it 10 plus years ago, and he specifically reviewed that. This time he came back was to specifically save his mother. From here we can imagine this is mostly someone who returned by vow, a bodhisattva who came back by vow. And the mother gave rise to great faith in the Buddha Dharma and found a venerable from Nanjing to invite him to take care of this matter and also show his diary to the venerable. The venerable Ming Shan saw it and felt greatly admired, and said, this level of spiritual practice and attainment is truly remarkable, even for dedicated practitioners who devote their entire lives to cultivate. Achieving such a state would be extraordinary. Let alone a young person. Everyone was greatly admired. His mother indeed from then on walked into the Buddhist door and single-heartedly nianfo. This is a true case. But before he left, he also said within a few years, try not to promote him too much. I don't know if the deadline has arrived. So after I heard about the story, I felt very joyful, and I think it can help increase faith for Pure practitioners. So I should quickly share with everyone. So I hope those who heard it, or for practitioners, Buddhists or non-Buddhists, more or less can develop great faith in the practice of reciting Amitabha Buddha's name for rebirth.
As we can see, he's really a bodhisattva who comes back to help. So I hope this rebirth case can help you gain faith in Amitabha Buddha's Pure Land. And may we all vow to be born in Amitabha Buddha's Pure Land. Namo Amituofo.